Good morning, everyone. Coming to you on this beautiful Tuesday. I was going to say morning, and I said good morning, but what time is it? It's 3:30. So, good afternoon, everyone. Coming to you this afternoon from my beautiful truth chair that is duct taped up because it broke like a couple years ago, and I was going to look for a new one on Marketplace, and then I thought, you know what? I think I can just duct tape that, and so it's still kicking, even though it has seen better days. But haven't we all? Like, let's just be honest. I was thinking the other day about how old, if I were to public school my children, which I don't plan to, but I was thinking, would I actually have all of my children in grade school at the same time? So I was like, okay, well, it's 4 years until Elijah turns 18, which is when he would graduate. And so Tabitha is 2 right now. So yeah, Tabitha would be 6 whenever Elijah is 18. And then I was thinking, nope, I am not having those thoughts anymore, because not only does that make me incredibly sad to think about my baby being 18, but it also makes me realize how incredibly old I am getting. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I know you're going to think, Amber, you're only 37. That's really not that old. And right now in my mind, I know that seems really old to me, but I'm sure I'll look back and go, I was so naive. I thought I was so old when I was 37. Anyways, I hope that y'all are having an absolutely wonderful week. I have great news about my mom. She is home. She went home yesterday from the hospital. Everything seems to be going very well. They do have her wearing a heart monitor for the next 2 weeks just to check, because in the hospital her heart rate was going a little bit higher than they wanted it to. That could be due to some medication that they put her on that she decided not to take anymore because it was doing funky things to her heart. So we'll see. We will see. But yeah, I am just glad that she's home and that she is feeling good. And yeah, I mean, can't get better than that, right? You cannot get better than that. Yep. Okay. What else do I have to tell y'all? Update you on? Yeah, I don't really know. I took Ezekiel to therapy this morning, and his therapist was like, he is doing so much better. Like, there are so many things that she said when he first started, he would have to like put a lot of weight on her when he was doing certain things, and now he just like barely touches her. So he just needs a little bit of help in some areas, but he's doing so well. So I assume that therapy will be over pretty soon for him. And that's so exciting. Like, y'all have no idea to look back on this whole journey with him having surgery on both of his feet. And, while it was happening, of course, you feel like you're trudging through mud and you're having to take it literally one day at a time, just because your emotions go bonkers. We dealt with his incisions opening back up on one foot. And so that was just a really stressful time. And then just all of the worrying about how to get him there and here without being able to put any like weight on his feet whatsoever. Like, we got through it. Like, I'm just so amazed, like, looking back and just seeing how the Lord gave me the mercy and grace I needed for each morning. And this is a reminder. I've talked about this on this channel before, but the Bible says that his mercies are new every single morning. And so every single day when you wake up, God is going to give you the mercy and the grace that you need for that day. And that's why when we look to other people's circumstances and we think, I could never live through that, or I could never do that, or even when we look back, like when I look back on Ezekiel's surgery and those days where I was struggling so hard, like in my mental capacity right now, I am like, how did I even get through that? Well, it's because God gave me the grace that I needed for that day when I needed it. I don't have that grace anymore for that experience because I'm not living it. And I don't have the grace for whatever somebody else is experiencing because I'm not living it. So God hasn't given me the mercy and grace I need for that experience. So just be renewed and be refreshed in knowing that no matter what obstacles you're going to face today, tomorrow, next week, next year, in 20 years from now, like every morning, those graces and mercies are renewed. just for you, because he is good and he loves you. Romans 8:28, for we know that God works all things for the good to them who love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. Okay, that's what I have for y'all today. I'm sorry I didn't film. I did go to the store. I went to therapy. I did things around the house, but I just did not pick up my phone to film. So I will try to get better about starting to film throughout the day so I can kind of show y'all a glimpse of what's going on. But other than that, it may just be a bunch of truth cheer talks. If you're down with that, cool. If not, that's fine. You can go watch Mr. Beast or something that's way more exciting than this old lady sitting in a chair talking to you. All right, see y'all tomorrow, maybe.